Yes, my friend, I'm back in the air. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for those views and those likes and being part of this community of Tuko Riadha in this episode. The weekend looks incredibly beautiful from the weather perspective, and even in the sporting world, it's going to be an exciting weekend for those who indulge in sports. Have fun, my friend. Enjoy the Premier League finale. Winner takes it all. You either go to the Championship League or you're going to go to Europa. Come on, Chelsea. Get out of the forest with Nottingham. Get out of there. Get a chainsaw. Cut those trees down. Win, win, Chelsea. Go, Chelsea. That's all that matters for me in this weekend. They are away. They're going to bring some dead logs home. Yes, they'll cut those trees into shape. Sorry, Nottingham, you've had a good run, but now it's time to grind to the top. Man, it's going to be an interesting Sunday. Well, before then, it's a Memorial Weekend. The North Americans are having a long weekend where they celebrate this Memorial Day holiday on Monday. So the weekend is stretched all the way, right? Hopefully you guys are having a good time, some barbecue, get that backyard grill cleaned up, and you know what to do. Engage, enjoy your family time and your partner time is all good. Haha! Professionals in athletics don't have any weekend off. They're all over the map, including, is she won in Tokyo. More thing, Sudanese born. Man, I hope she comes back. The trauma of falling and being on your backside in a penultimate lap in the trials going into this last Paris Olympics, I don't think has been anything for her but recovery. Bob Casey, I hope former Jackie Joyner Casey husband is a new coach. I hope, but I'm worried that her career might never be the same. Some of these things become more mental, more psychological, more than physical. She ran 1500. She has a 4.3. That's not bad for 1500. She ran a 5K, 16 minutes in Mount Sac. Very strange comeback training and races. She got married too this year. I think she had a good time getting married. But when it comes to athletics, maybe I'll ponder this for a little bit because I talk of Jacob Embriston, and the mental aspect of athletics is you can never dismiss that part. You can be physically fit, but if you are mentally not present and having that grit, that edginess to the game, more thing might be the thing of the past. She looks fragile to me. I hope she has this counseling and people work with her to get her back where she belongs at the top of the game. She's going to be in LA running another 1500 in the third string of the 1500, which tells me she's still slow. Whether she's trying to run around the 800 until a certain point, but she has She has like 6 weeks before we are in Eugene for Prefontaine Classic. And that's where she's going to really be exposed of what she's been doing. More thing, my Sudanese born American athlete. I hope she gets her comeback boots and groove and spikes and pace and form. Yeah, she's going to be in Eugene in a few weeks. I'll be there, trust me. You'll see me somehow. My wife and I are planning to go down there. So if you are in Eugene, this guy is coming down there. So we're going to have a good time. This is going to be my first Prix since the time I raced there in the 90s. Haha, yes. So yeah, she faces Moran and Atchison, the UK girl, the defending champion, the bronze medalist from Kenya in 6 weeks. I hope more thing find a thing, if I may just keep saying that. I root for athletes who at one point they look like they're gonna be around for a while. But when you fall, it's for some of the athletes very hard to come back. Yeah, so she's in LA this weekend. I think the other events in LA, but I'm gonna fly all the way across the pond. Runners are in Rabat, Morocco. Where's Morocco, my friend? Casablanca, Marrakesh. Yeah, those sides, man. They're gonna be there for the for another of this Diamond League. Uh, for me, that's where things happen. This LA thing and this, I'm sorry, that's where big boys, big girls show up. This is where you're gonna see the best of the best. Olympians tend to go these meets because it's grand. It's been a tradition for a long time. I think Morocco started hosting the Grand Prix not long ago, but they've been doing a good job because they have money. And the king is going to be there. The king of Morocco. I don't want to mention his name. He's not an athlete, but the king is going to be there to celebrate some of the locals. Of course, you know, 3,000 is going to be the highlight. I suspect it's going to be the closing event. Helba Kali, the Olympic champ, is going to be having his day cut out for him there. I think he's going to be facing some good competition. He lost in China the other day to the Ethiopian. So my suspicion is that it's gonna be geared for him. The crowd, the king, is going to be in the cheering squad, but he has to contend with the fact that he's gonna be having Abraham Sawe from Kenya, Edmond Serem from Kenya, Abraham Kibiwot is gonna be there. Ferewi, the one who beat him in China a few weeks ago, is going to be there. So for steeplechase, El Bakali will be at home. He's favored as usual, you know, not as usual, but he's a well-oiled machine when it comes to racing, tactically savvy and superior to the rest of the field. So if it comes down the crowd and what everything else, El Bakali, my suspicion is that he'll run away with it and just make the crowd proud, including the king. So Sofiane El Bakali in its 3,000 steeplechase this weekend in Rabat. I think for me the main clash, looking at Rabat, is going to be the 800 meters. You know I'm biased. I'm very biased. 800 meters will never go away from track. If track disappears, 800 is going to stay. That's me. Well, guess who is coming to town? I think he's going to be his second 800 meters for the year. Emmanuel Wanyonyi. I talked to him. I talked about him the other day. He's been doing a lot of, he did a road race, a mile road race, and he won 1,500 in Kenya. He's been doing those kind of training. He has 3:35 right now as his best time in 15. Me thinks that it's going to be a good competition for him. Because he's going to be facing the Botswanese. And the Botswanese are really well oiled right now. If you remember in Doha, Shepiso Masalela looked supremely nice in the 800. This guy is going to give Wanyonyi handful. He's going to be a handful. He's going to be all over Wanyonyi. If it comes down to the home straight, it's going to really take some very interesting sprinting. That's my gut feeling. But I'm giving Wanyonyi an edge. For me, let me tell you something. If you've watched Wanyonyi the last time we watched him in the Diamond League final, in the Olympic, there's one thing you don't want to have, is Wanyonyi shadowing you in the home straight. But it won't just be Masalela who's going to be sandwiching him. There's another young man from Botswana, Haingura Kedobogile. Trust me, I have to look at his name, otherwise I'll butcher them. So Botswanese are coming around. You have this, he has a 143 this year. So we have 143s coming to Rabat. And yeah, they have the defending, not the Olympic champion, Emmanuel Wanyonyi, has to deal with those two guys. It's going to be phenomenal. I look forward to giving you guys some of the results. This is just a preview I'm looking at. And in the sprinting event, I think Letsile is planning to double in the 200 and 100 meters. But in the 100 meters, he has, there's a guy, Akina Sambeni, South African Zulu boy. He's unbeaten so far this year. That's going to be a good sprinting day for those two guys. Let's see. They are just neighbors down in South Africa. The hurdler, Femke Boi from Belgium, has never lost in Rabat, and I don't think she has any competition. I see her winning. I'm just giving you guys some of these things that come on top of my head a little bit. Yeah, Femke Boi. She was what, third in the Olympics or second? I think she was second to Lebron. Lebron, yeah, the American. Yes, we are in Rabat. We are in LA. More Athing has to do her thing in the 1500. Hopefully she'll get herself going to Eugene and doing better in a few weeks. Wanyonyi, my friend, is 800 again in Rabat. El Bakali, in front of the king in Rabat, 3,000 steeplechase. And yes, the rest of it is going to be great. I hope to give you guys my take on what happens and what I saw. I think I'll keep these channels going with you guys subscribing. Keep that view button clicked, man. Tell me you viewed it. If you view it, it's less of an effort if you do that click, okay? So I enjoy you guys. Have a great weekend. It's a good Friday. The weather is phenomenal over here. Just nice. Went for a run. Enjoy that. I'm recovering. I'm not getting any younger. But I love running. It's a good day. And have a great weekend. Happy Shabbat. And again, you know what it is. It's time to say you love them. And you love them all. See you later, my friend. Ciao.